if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to have your eye exam, right? Okay, great. Well, I guess that we can start right after I confirm some of your personal data, if you don't mind. May I do that? Okay, so your first name? Then your last name? Obviously, yeah. I guess I'm super predictable, right? Okay, your home address? Once again. Okay, good. And finally, your email address, so that we are able to send you your results later. Okay, thank you. Just spell it. Is it C or K? Wonderful. Well, now, the next question I'm supposed to ask you is about your eyesight. So do you have any complaints, anything bothering you regarding your eyesight, or any other conditions or issues that can be related? Okay. Yeah. Well, I see. Yes. How often does it happen? Not so often. Well, again, something quite common, so not necessarily an issue, but we'll test everything today, so no worries about it. Anything else you'd like to tell me? Okay. Have you had any injuries lately? Especially regarding your head? Okay. Good. So that would be it. And then, how do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Do you have any distortions? Yeah, like any flashes in front of your eyes? Any dizziness? When was the last time you had your cranial nerve exam? Yeah, like usually eye exam can be a part of it, or it can be a separate, more profound test. So, yeah, I suppose we have your previous results in our system. But, yep, right. And then, is there anything else you'd like to discuss with me? Okay, any other things bothering you? Good. Okay. Well, we'll get to that later, I promise. Alright. Well, there's nothing you need to worry about, And first, let me have a closer look at your eyes, okay? Don't mind. I'll put my gloves on, just to be on the safe side, you know. And if you don't mind, I'll touch your face really slightly, especially the area around your eyes. Okay. So now, while I'm doing that, you can think of any other questions you might have. Maybe you wanted to ask me something else. Any kind of medical issues, especially regarding your eyesight, your vision. Okay, could you please close your eyes for a moment? How does it feel when I press this way? Okay, what about now? Wonderful. Okay. And now, if you don't mind, I'll test your blink reflex. Okay, blink. Blink. And now blink. Okay, wonderful. So, yeah, it wouldn't be that much fun if I warned you that I was about to do it in advance, so sorry. Alright, well, now let's do some more tests. I'm not gonna touch your face anymore, so I suppose I can put my gloves aside. Well, So, could you please look at me? And I will simply check your eyes with the light, okay? Mm-hmm. Alright. And now the other one. Mm-hmm. Looks great. Could you please look? Alright. Now to the left. Now could you please look up? Mm-hmm. Okay, and now look down, but don't close your eyes, please. Wonderful. Great. Now let me have a look at your pupil reaction, okay? Wonderful. Now once again. Great. And now this other side. Alright, and now once again, but I just look at the other eye, the way it reacts. Okay, great. Wow, seems great for now. Now, could you please follow my finger? Just follow it with your eyes, but don't move your head, okay? Don't move it to the side, so just keep it still, okay? So just look at my finger, keep on following it. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And now could you please do almost the same but with the light? Could you please follow the light for me? Mm-hmm. Okay. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Right. Okay. You're doing great. Okay, good. Now let's test your sight vision a little bit if you don't mind. So please let me know when my fingers, my hands appear in your vision, but keep on focusing on my face, let's say on my nose, or you can look at my glasses or whatever you like better. It doesn't really matter that much, but just don't look straight at my hands. Just look at my face, okay? And let me know. Okay, good. Wonderful. Great. Okay. Right. Amazing. And now keep focusing on my face. Well, I want you to let me know when my hands leave your vision, right? Good. Okay, that's great. And now I would ask you to look at the light, focus on the light, and let me know how many fingers I'm holding up, okay? So look at the light, but let me know how many fingers you can see with your side vision, okay? Great. Okay, good job. Okay, wonderful, amazing. Now let's switch it to this side. It won't actually change much, but still, just to be sure it works symmetrical both ways. Okay, wonderful. Well, and now keep on looking at the light and let me know when my fingers appear in your vision like that, okay? Good job. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Wow, great. So far, you're actually doing great. And now, could you please keep on focusing on my nose and let me know if the light is simply close to you or far from you, okay? But keep on focusing on my face. Wonderful. So is it close or far? Okay. Okay, great. Good job. You're doing so good so far. Wow. Wonderful, amazing. And now I'd like to add some more fun to it to testing your peripheral vision. So can you see this light? This kind of light. Okay. Does it look different to this one? Can you see any difference in color, shade, how warm or cold they are? Yep. Exactly right. Yeah, this one seems to be a bit warmer. Yeah, like a yellow shade, and this one is white, cold, light. Well, good job. So now, could you please follow the warm one for me? But just please remember to follow it with your eyes only. Don't move your head. Okay, wonderful. Good. Good job. Now please focus on my nose and let me know when both lights leave your vision, okay? Keep on focusing on my nose. Good job. Exactly right you are. Good. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Now, please keep on focusing on my face and let me know when the warm light leaves your vision, okay? Okay. Good. Good job. Now let me know when the cold one leaves your vision, okay? Wonderful. Actually, they both left your vision for a moment. It's really good that you noticed that. Okay, amazing. Well, now please let me know which light is closer to you, but keep on focusing on my face here. You don't really need to look directly at them. Okay. Good. Right, you are. Wonderful. Good. You're doing great. Alright. Good job. Wow, amazing. And now I also have different kind of flashlight. It's relatively bigger, okay? So let's focus on my face and simply let me know where the light comes from. Yeah, either from the top or from the bottom or from either side, okay? Let's start. Good job. Wonderful. Okay, good. Are you sure that you're focusing on my face only? Please no cheating. We're still testing your sight, now please let me know how many times you can see the light appear and disappear in your vision, okay? Let's count how many times it appears, right? So please keep on looking at me. Okay, so how many times was that? Good. Wonderful. Okay, amazing. And now once again. Good job. Wonderful. Alright, now please keep on focusing on me, on my nose, and let me know when the light starts flashing. Okay. Good job. Okay. Now let's try once again. Please focus on my hand here, and let's do the same thing. Just simply let me know when the light starts flashing, okay? Good job, you did it really, really nicely. So, there's nothing to worry about. Now, one light is a little bit bigger, the other one is smaller, right? So, please let me know when the big one leaves your vision. Okay, that was kinda easy, right? Okay, so it left your vision. Alright, good job. And now let's try once again. Good, amazing. And now please keep on focusing and simply let me know which light left your vision, the big or small one. Good job. Okay, wonderful. Good. Now, could you please look at my hand? Okay, and just let me know how many times the light disappeared from your vision, okay? So how many times was that? 3 times, right? You are wonderful. So now, once again, I'm focusing on my hand. Let's try again. Quite the same thing. Okay, 4 times, right? Yeah. Good job. Well, now let me take some notes, very basic ones, regarding your sight vision, your peripheral sight. It's very important so that it works the way it should, but it does in your case, so there's nothing to worry about. Well, now I have another task for you. Could you please look at this chart? It's not like a classical Snellen chart. It's actually, okay, I'll be honest. So it's actually one of the kind of toys, games, whatever you call it, some charts we use to entertain our younger patients. But I find it quite entertaining. Why wouldn't we use it with our adult patients as well? I mean, like, why not? So, could you please have a look at this chart for a moment, and I will ask you just a few tiny questions. So, for a start, could you please tell me what color is this line? Exactly. What about this one? What does it look like to you? Okay, I mean approximately, because it really depends on the lighting, right? And the angle. So what color does it seem to be like? this one and these. Can you see difference between these three lines in color? I mean in color and the shade, saturation, whatever, like any kind of difference between them. What about these two? This and this. And these two. This and this. Okay, amazing. Wonderful. And now what color is this? What about this one? And finally the bottom row. Is there any difference between this bottom and the very top ones in color or shade of color or anything like that? Good job. Well, you're doing great actually. Well, could you please tell me what letter you can see here? Yeah, that's right. And what about this letter? Okay, and this? Good job. And now what about this one? And this? Exactly. Well, good. So you're doing pretty good so far. Anyway, now let's have a look at the actual Snellen chart. So first we'll start with the one I have with me. Will be a little bit closer to you, okay? So could you please read this line for me? What about the next one? By the way, what color is this? And what about this one? Right, you are. Great. Now could you please read the line under, under the red one? Yeah. Okay. Good job. Great. And now one more. I'll just put it that way. It's initial position. Then this one. Don't hurry, it's alright. There is no rush. And now this. Right. No, you're doing great. Don't hesitate. It's alright. Even if you make a mistake, it won't be a big deal. Good job. You actually did great. Well, now let's try with that one behind my back, okay? What about the second line? Wonderful. The third one. Now could you please read the next one? Exactly, good. Okay, and now one more. Great. What about the next one? Can you still see it well? And the one under the green line? Good job. Wow, that's pretty impressive as for such distance. Okay, wonderful. And what about the one above the red line? Can you still see it? And as I said, you don't need to worry about anything. And I'm happy to prove it's right, that everything is just good with your sight. Let me take it down. Wonderful, good job. Well, now the colors. We've already tested some of them. So, I suppose you're not really colorblind, which is great. But still, let's test your vision a little bit more. So, what color is this to you? Good. Wonderful. And this one. This. Amazing. You're doing good. Okay. Well, now I'll put the light behind one of these cards, okay? So you simply need to let me know which one it is, okay? Good job, okay? Wonderful. It's vision all together. Wonderful, great. Do you remember what colors I've shown to you previously? What 4 colors were these? Right? Did you remember it right? Okay, great. Now, let's do it with the other ones, okay? Okay, wonderful. Good job. Okay, and now, please let me know what letter, what figure maybe or number it looks like. Just follow the light, okay? So, letter H. Good job. Okay, and what about now? What can you see now? What figure am I tracing with the light? 8. Good. What about now? So it can either be 0 or letter O. Good. Wonderful. And now letter T. Good. And now another test. One more. Just the last one, I promise. Good. Well, I just wanted you to have some rest. It's really good that you could trace them all, though. It's not like a classical eye exam, but still happy that you managed to name all of them right. Well, now color blindness test number 2. So this one might be a little bit more challenging since the contrast is not that big between the colors here, but I do hope that you'll manage to see everything hidden there. So could you please tell me, can you see anything inside this circle? Can you actually see the circle itself? How many circles can you see there? Okay, good, 6 of them. Wonderful. So let's start with this one. What color is the background of the circle? Can you see any kind of figure or number or letter or whatsoever inside the circle? Okay, what exactly is it? Good, wonderful. Then what about this one? Can you see anything? Have a closer look. Maybe this way. Okay. Good job. I knew you could do it. Alright, and now what about this circle at the bottom? Can you see anything there? And if you take a closer look, okay, now you can see it. What color is this number 8? And what about the background? Right, yeah, good job. Well, now this one. What does it look like to you? Can you see anything inside the circle? Yeah, right here. What can you see? Good job. You're almost right. Well, another try. Okay, I'll bring it closer. Okay, good. Well, you're doing fairly good. Don't worry, it's alright. These tests are quite challenging. What about this circle? So it's totally fine if you fail some of them. It's not a big deal. Right, yeah. Good. And finally, this one. Can you see anything inside the circle? What if I bring it closer to you? an amazing test, really, because if you even compare, you know, I have different tests, and some of them are like easier, and some of them have just brighter, more saturated colors, and so they have more contrast, like this, for example, right? So here it's definitely easier to see everything, but this one was a bit more challenging, but you still did it really, really well, so don't need to worry. Seriously. Okay, wonderful. So, oh, you're asking why I have it here. Well, again, it's like pretty much the same. We use it for our younger patients. Yeah, when they need to get distracted, you know, having something in their hands, like squishing and so on. So there are some fidgety toys. By the way, can you see the difference between these two rows? I mean the second and the third one in color. Yes, right, yeah, good job, you see. So, let me take a few notes, okay? Just, I'll point it out, and like color blindness tests are totally fine. So, you're not colorblind, and it's good to know, right? Such a relief. Just kidding. Great. Oops. Well, now, what I'm about to do next is just to close one of your eyes, okay? And then we'll simply repeat some of the tests we have already done, but with one of your eyes closed, okay? So, it will... Okay, how many fingers am I showing? Good. Oops. Okay, I confused you a little bit, I'm sorry. Well, now let me know when my fingers leave your vision. Good job. Okay, now with the other eye. How many fingers? Good job. And now let me know when my fingers leave your vision. Good. Right. Wonderful. You're doing great. And now the same as Snellen Chart, okay? So I've closed one of your eyes. Can you still see this chart itself? Wonderful. Could you please read the line under the red one? Yes. Good. Good. Okay, wonderful. Yep. Right. Good job. Now the other one. Can you still see the chart? Okay, amazing. Could you please read the line, the next one, below the previous one? Okay, great. Good job. Good. What about the very bottom line? Can you still see it? Could you please read what you can see? Good. Good. Okay. Don't worry, it's alright. There's no rush. And now, the other eye. So, the last but one. Good. And now, well, basically, at the very beginning, I've already tested your oculomotor nerve. So, like the way your eyes can move and trace different objects. But let's do another test to see it on the more like profound level, right? So here, could you please trace the numbers with your eyes? I will tell you what number you need to look at, okay? So, number 2. Yeah, I mean, it sounded a bit ambiguous. Well, anyway, yeah, then 6, 4, 7, 3, 8, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 4, 8. Okay, 6, 2, 1, 7. Wonderful. So your eye movements are totally fine. And now let me have a closer look at your eyes once again. Do you feel tired after the eye test, after all these kinds of testings and exams? Does it feel tiring? Okay. Please remind me. We were talking about this at the very beginning, so the glasses and contact lenses and okay, I'll just add it here. So you said that your previous ophthalmologist prescribed you. Yeah, it can be helpful in such cases, okay? Good. Well, now, could you please follow the green light for me? Okay. And now, what color is this? Sure. So, could you please follow the red light? Okay, good. Which one seems closer? Wonderful. Now, could you please follow the green light for me? It's okay. Good. Wonderful. And the red light. Amazing. No, like it's fine. I had some doubts regarding this, but there are no issues that could be related to the oculomotor nerve or something like related to your eye movement, so it's fine. But it's good to check, like to be on the safe side, right? Good job. Okay. Well, I guess that for today, that will be it. So now we can be sure that you're not colorblind, that you can trace all the items perfectly well with both of your eyes, even with one eye closed. So your peripheral vision is functioning the way it should too. So I don't see any concerns, anything disturbing or alarming in some way. So yeah, it's totally fine. Do you think you have any other kind of questions, anything related to your health, especially your eyes, or any kind of cranial nerves, anything that we haven't tested today? Well, I guess that we'll be able to do the full cranial nerve exam a little bit later, so it wouldn't make sense to do it today. I see you're already a bit tired and a bit sleepy, so I don't want to overwhelm you. Yes. So basically you can make another appointment for your other kinds of medical tests, and it will be totally fine. me add some more information to your data, and later we'll enter all this info into our system. Yeah, the computer. It's just like it's a bit funny, but it's been like kind of like reloaded right now, so that's why I have to write by hand. But you know, many of my patients say they find it really calming and relaxing while they're waiting and listening to this writing sounds. So give me another moment to finish with it before I forget. Okay. Once again, your phone number is that's right, yes. I asked it at the beginning. Yeah. So I believe that we do have all of your data, and I will email you all of your exam results so that you can have everything on your profile. But as I said, there was nothing to worry about. So, but you know, it's still pretty cool that you took your time, took the trouble to come here to test your vision. It's extremely important to, you know, do it regularly and not to put it off, not to procrastinate with it, right? Yeah, so that just in case there are some kind of like issues or things that we need to focus on, we can do it right away, right? Without like waiting for too long and without losing our like precious time, right? So yeah, I do appreciate your like you taking this responsibility for your house stuff. That's great. Yeah, I would recommend you to get some rest after the test, after the exam. So you worked really well today, but now you need to simply get relaxed and like, you know, maybe not like watching something for too long. Just close your eyes and have some good sleep. Yeah, sure. Exactly, yeah, absolutely. We'll see you later. Okay. Have a good one. Yeah, my pleasure. See you. Bye. Hello. Please come in. Don't hesitate. It's fine. You're very welcome. This is your eye exam, right? I'm not mistaken. Wonderful. Is it your first eye exam ever? Okay, so you already have some experience and you know what it's supposed to be like, right? Okay, great. Well, how are you feeling today? Alright, and what about your eyesight? Have you had any complaints recently? Okay, well, talking about that, have you been wearing any kind of contact lenses or glasses? Okay, got it. Well, and then is there anything else you'd like to share with me? Have you had any kind of injuries lately? Okay, especially somewhere around your eyes or your head in general? Okay, got it. Well, then I guess we could start, and then in the process, if there's anything like alarming, I will let you know, and you can also share with me just in case some kind of task made you feel uncomfortable or something like that. If you feel any kind of pain wherever, just let me know, okay? Great. Well, thank you. I've put my gloves on because I would like to inspect that area around your eyes, if that's all right with you, right? Okay, so you wouldn't mind that. It's really great. So let me have a look. Is it all right if I press here a little bit this way? Good. Okay, let's do it that way. And what about here, right below your eyes? What if I press here above your eyebrows? Okay, good. So what about this area? Great. Okay, wonderful. Now could you close your eyes once again? Okay, right. How does it feel? Are you alright? Good. Okay, well, I don't see anything alarming. Let me have a closer look at your eyes. Okay, and now this one too. Alright, looks great to me. Now we check the pupil reaction. Good. And now the other eye. Let me check. Okay, well, seems like everything is all right. Well, now, let me have another test. So I will just move my fingers. You'll follow them with your eyes, okay? But please keep your head straight. Don't move your head. So your eyes only, okay? Good. Alright. So your pupils react just fine to the light. Everything is alright with that. And you can also move your eyes. That's fine. Okay, now your side vision, your peripheral vision. Would you please tell me when you can see my fingers wiggle, okay? But you don't need to look at them. Please don't look at my fingers directly. Just look at my nose. You can concentrate on my face, and thus will test your side vision, okay? Okay, great. So are you looking at my face now? Looking at my nose? Okay, good. Good job. Right. Okay, wonderful. Now keep on concentrating on my face, on my nose in particular, wherever you like, and I will just move my hands, move my fingers, and you will let me know when they leave your field of vision, okay? Great. Good. All right. Okay, now we'll do pretty much like a similar test. You will let me know when my fingers appear in your field of vision, okay? Deal? That's great. Let's go. Right. Okay. Okay, good. Right, now please concentrate on my nose and tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Good. Okay, good job. Wonderful. Okay, great. You're doing good so far. Well, I didn't really have any doubts about that, but still, great. Now I will just close one of your eyes and you will also let me know how many fingers you can see, alright? Good. Okay, good job. Right. Okay, great. Now once again I close one of your eyes and you let me know when the fingers appear in the field of vision, okay? Wonderful. And now with the other one. Good. Wonderful. Alright. Okay. Now would you please follow the light for me? Good. Let me know when you don't see the light anymore. Okay? Okay. Good. Alright. Okay. Now I don't see it anymore, okay? Good. Now, please let me know when it appears in your vision. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Well, now, would you please let me know when the light appears in your field of vision, and you can also mention the color of the light if you see like what color it is, okay? Great. So let's do it. Just a second. Just give me a moment. Okay. So there's blue light. Alright. The red light, wonderful. Blue light. The red one once again. Blue. And now still blue. What about now? Blue light. Okay, and the red one. Right, good. So what about now? It's green, okay. And what about now? The red light, and now green light once again. Now would you please follow this red light for me? Okay, good job, wonderful. And now what light can you see? Okay, the blue one and the green one. Would you please follow the green one for me? Okay, great, wonderful, thank you. Now would you please tell me what color is this light and what about this? Okay, could you please follow the yellow light for me? Now please concentrate on my nose and just tell me which light is closer to you, okay? But don't look at the light directly, just concentrate on me, on my face, right? Good. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Good job. Great. That's good. Alright. Now. Okay. Well, good job. You are doing great so far. Well, now, once again, are these two lights, do they seem same to you? Can you see any difference in color? The shade of color, the temperature of light? A little bit, okay. Would you please follow the warm light for me? The yellow warm light? Okay, good. Good job. Right. Now, would you please concentrate on my face once again and just let me know how many times the light appears in your field of vision, okay? So how many was that? 3 times. Okay, what about now? So 3 times again, but this time it was a bit more subtle, right? Not that visible, not so noticeable. Okay, now once again. Good. Now please let me know how many times and which side the light is on, okay? What direction it comes from. Okay. What about now? Comes from the bottom, you're right. And how many times have you seen it? 4 times, okay? What about now? 3 times, good. And now it comes from the top just twice. Okay, great. Now once again. 5 times. Okay, good. Now please tell me what kind of light you can see in your field of vision, but don't look at it directly. Please look at my face, okay? Good. So it was warm yellow light. Now cold light. Okay, great. What about now? Warm light once again. What about now? Green light. Okay, great. What about now? Cold white light. And now warm yellow light. Okay, wonderful. Good. What more light can you see? Green light. And now yellow light once again. Okay, great. What about now? light can you see? Blue light. And what about now? White light. Once again. Okay, great. Thank you. So now please let me know if you can see this typical Snellen chart here. Let's check how acute your vision is. Can you see it? Okay, great. So would you please tell me what letter is this? Okay, what about this letter? Obviously, yeah. Now let's read this line right above the red line. Okay. Good job. Well, now let's read the next one. It's a bit smaller font. I'll put it here. Okay. Good. Now the next one. Good job. The last but one. Oh, pay attention. Try again, please. Good. And the very last one. That's all right. Don't worry. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. It's totally fine. Good. Wonderful. Well, thank you. Okay. Now, once again, I'm closing one of your eyes, okay? If you don't mind. I mean, you don't really have much of a choice. We need to test everything really thoroughly. So please just don't be afraid. I hope you don't feel anxious about any of these tests. It's fine, okay? So no need to worry about anything literally. So I'll close one of your eyes and you will just tell me what letter you can see, okay? Okay, so I'll point at the letter. Good. So are you ready? Well, wonderful. Okay, so closed one of your eyes, and now would you please, oh, did it get blurry? Are you all right? Well, it's blurred out. Okay, let's give it a try once again, right? Good. So, what about now? Is it more or less okay? Good. Would you please read this big line right above the green line? Good. And now let's read the line which is below the red line. Okay. Good job. Just get blurry again. Well, let me have a look at your eye, okay? Okay, let me close this one once again. Just look. Okay, I will just use the light if you don't mind. Okay, well then, no, that's not so bad. Actually, it's all right. We'll do some further tests to see what could have possibly gone wrong. So with that eye, but please don't worry about it. It just happens sometimes. Okay, now let's try with the other one. Okay, so would you please read the line below the red one? As many letters as you can see. Good job, see? With that one, it was totally fine, right? So everything went really smoothly. Okay, no worries about it. We'll figure it out. Okay, so now, would you please tell me, can you see anything here on this sheet of paper? Okay, So what can you see there? Some kind of circles. How many of them? Okay. So can you see anything inside these circles? Do they seem to be homogeneous in terms of color? What about this one? Okay, good job. And the right one above? Good. Now, oops, what about this circle? Great. And this one? Are you sure? I'll put it a bit closer. I'll bring it closer to you. Can you see it now? Oh, okay. Great. Good job. And now what about these three? Good. And then this one. And finally this. Okay. Well, great. Now, very similar one, but the colors are a bit different. They are more like pastel comparing to this previous one, and they are actually just not that contrasting, a bit more subtle. Okay, so please have a look at them. Okay, so what can you see in the circles? Let's start with this one. Okay, then what about this, the next one? And this. And what about this? Right. And this circle. And finally this one. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. Now let's test your color vision a bit further. Okay, if you don't mind. Let's try with these colorful parts. So what color is it? Good. What about this one? Wonderful. What about this? Okay. Good job. Great. Okay. Now let's compare these two. They are pretty close to each other. I suppose. Can you see any difference between them? Okay. Let's have a look one more time. Okay. So if you had to describe the slight difference between these two shades, what would it be? How would you describe it? Okay. Good job. Very accurate. Now, what about these two? Can you see any difference between them? Maybe they are totally different. Maybe they are two contrasting colors. Okay. Are you sure? Good. And now what about these two? All right. Thank you. Now, what about these two colors? Are you sure? Okay. And would you please tell me if you can see any difference between these two colors? All right. Okay, let it be so. Now let's compare them to some other shades, more basic ones, okay, if you don't mind. All right, so would you please tell me if there's any difference between these two colors. Okay, and what if I add this one here? All right. Okay, so right here. Good, thank you. Now what about these? And what if I add this one as well? Do they represent like the same palette of colors? Like, are they like similar shades to you in your opinion? Or are they totally different? Okay, fine. Now, that's gonna be a little bit more challenging, I suppose, but what about these two? Do they look same to you? Okay, are you sure? So, in your opinion, which one is a bit lighter and which one is darker, like more saturated? Alright, good. So, now let's just test your vision a little bit more. Would you please have a look at these 4 colors once again? Okay, now would you please tell me which one is missing, like in your opinion? Some for what you remember. Okay, wonderful, great. You're doing good. Now, please tell me, what about these 2 colors? Can you see any difference between them? Is it like, are these different shades of the same color, in your opinion? When it comes to basic colors, I mean. Alright. Got it, I see. And now, finally, these 2 shades. What do you think about that? Do they seem like same to you? Or are these 2 different colors? Alright, well, thank you. Thanks a lot. I will just take them all away for now. Good. And now I'll put the lens on your eyes. Actually, let me adjust it right. Okay. Let's try to keep it that way. So the lens is covering only one of your eyes. So you might be able to see this difference a little bit. Let's check it. So the color of my gloves, is it the same on both sides? Are you sure? I'll bring them closer to you. Okay, good. Well, and now let's do the same color test. So what do you think of color of this light on this side? And what about this side? Has it changed in any way? Okay, good. Now let me check some other colors and your reaction to them. So what about this color? And what about now? Once again here and here. Has it changed much? Okay, Great. No, it's not a problem. What about this one? Do you see any changes? Not big one. Okay. Let's try with this. So the shape might be slightly different, but the difference is not that huge. Okay. I think it's a pretty good result. Let's give it a try with one more color. So what color can you see? It's more like what? Orangish, pinkish. And what about now? Okay, and what about now once again? And now? Okay, so here the difference was more visible. Now, what color is this? It's more like red one. And what about this one? More pink. And once again. And once again. Okay, good. Well, basically the results are as they should be. So, once again, can you see any changes? Depending on where I am, the color of my skin, has it changed? Okay, good. So I will just remove that lens. Thank you. And now, would you please look right in the center of these two circles, okay? Anything? Okay. Please let me know when you can see two circles at the same time, okay? So now you can see just one circle, right? And what about now? Okay. But now, wonderful. Good job. Two circles. And what about now? Two. And now, just one. What about now? Just one. And here. And once again. Okay. Great. Now, would you please tell me, do you see anything inside this picture? What is that? Okay, what letter can you see? Wonderful, thank you. And what about this picture? Anything? Is it like homogeneous in color, or can you see any letters, figures? Are you sure? Okay. Good. Now, please tell me, if I put these two together, do you see any difference between them? Alright, what is it? So this one has the letter inside and this one doesn't. Okay, great. Thank you. And now just another quick test. So what about this card? Can you see anything inside? Okay, and what about this? Please concentrate. Great. Okay. Good job. Now, please try to relax. Just blink a few times. That's all right. Do you feel tired? after all these tests? Do you feel alright? I hope so. Actually, I don't want you to feel really tired, so just in case, do let me know. Can I get you anything? Maybe you'd like some water at least? Okay, got it. Alright, well now, just please follow my fingers once again. Okay. Do you feel tired? Alright. Now just please once again let me know when you see my fingers wiggle. So now they're in the field of your vision. Okay, and so let me know when you see them wiggle. Please concentrate on my nose. I just want to see like how well you can still concentrate after so many tests and stuff, okay? Now that you're a bit more tired. So, good job. Great. Okay, and now let me have a look with the light once again. Okay, now please relax and think. Good. And now blink once again. Okay, and blink and blink. Okay, great. So the blink box works just fine. Okay, well, do you have any questions related to your eyesight? Maybe any other like medical issues, health issues, you can tell me and I'll be able to address you to another doctor. Okay. Yeah. No, I get it. It's totally fine. Well, we'll email you your full results with like all the summary upon all the tests we've done afterwards. But in general, it's just like a brief conclusion is that your eyesight is totally fine, so everything is alright with your vision. And sometimes it happens that everything can get a bit blurry, especially when you close one of your eyes, but that's not a big deal, so it's totally fine. You're perfectly healthy, at least yeah, from the perspective like in terms of your eyesight. So yeah, I guess that's we'll see you right. So when you said you have your next appointment, exactly. Yeah, we do have that in the system. Yeah. Okay. Well, so I guess I'll see you soon then, and have a good one. Have a nice day, and yeah, sure. See ya. Bye. Hello, we're glad to welcome you to our clinic. How are you doing today? Well, you can sit right in front of me, and today, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have a color blindness test with you, right? Okay. Well, I'm always looking forward to these tests, to be honest. They are so much fun, and all our patients always enjoy them to the fullest. Well, I'd like to ask you right away, if you remember, when was your last time when you had an actual eye exam? Okay. Great. Have you had any complaints related to your eyesight lately? Okay. So, today we're gonna test mostly colors in your perception of colors. But in general, do you think we should check anything else related to your eyesight? Okay, right. So next time. Wow, wonderful. So could you please tell me what color of the light can you see? Just like classical white cold light. Okay, great. And what about this one? Does it seem to be the same to you? Is it like the same shade of color? Okay, so this one is quite warmer. Okay, great. Well, now could you please follow this warm light for me? Okay, good. Now please tell me which light is closer, white or yellowish warm light. You can concentrate on my nose, on my face, please. Good. Good job. Alright, great. Now could you please tell me what color of light is this? Okay, great. And what if we compare it with this one? Alright, so this one is white, this one is bluish. Great. Now follow the blue light for me, please. Yeah, they can be quite similar at some point, so okay, now please let me know when I take down the white light. So when it disappears from your vision. Okay. Great. Okay, so now the white light is still in your field of vision and the blue one is gone. Great. Good job. Okay. What about this color? Green. Wonderful. And once again, what about this one? Blue. Okay, now follow the green one for me, please. Good. And now look at the blue light. Wonderful. And what about this color? Great, red it is. And this one once again, green. Right, good. So now please look at the red light for me. Just tell me which one is closer to you. Good job. Well, great. Now let's use some extra stuff. So could you please tell me what color is this light now? So it's more like yellowish. Good. And what about now? It's green again. All right. And what about now? Okay, great. Now let's try to use the other. What about now? So it's still green, and now same green. Okay, amazing, good. Now with the other one, could you please have a look? What color is it? Once again, red. Good. And what about now? Can you see any changes? Once again, so still red. Good job. All right. And now the other one. What about this one? And if we put it behind this, can you still see the color? So, okay, it became a bit purplish. Good. Good job. Okay. Now, could you please tell me what color is the top of this puppet heart? Purple. Great. What about the next one? Good. Like bluish. And what about the third one? Can you see any difference between these two? The second and the third line? Good job. Okay. What if I put them closer? You still see the difference? Right. Okay, what about this one? Great. Yellow. And these two. Can you see the actually Can you distinguish between these two colors? The very bottom one and the last bottom one? Okay, great. Now could you please remind me, what colors have you just seen? Let's test your focus as well. Okay, good. Right, wonderful. Well, now, what color is this? Okay, great, sure. This, it's quite easy, this one. Good job. What about this? Good. Alright, well, now, could you please tell me, what color is this like? Yeah. Okay, great. And what about this? Do they look similar to you? Okay. So what's the difference between these two colors? How would you describe it? Because it's not that huge, right? It's not like they are contrasting or something. So how would you describe this difference between these and this? This shade of pink and this. Alright. Well, that's very accurate actually. Good. Okay. Well, now let's have a look what else we've got there. And what about this shade? Okay, so it's super bright, like fluorescent green. Okay, good. Can you see any difference between these two colors? Okay, so they are quite different. In what way? If you had to describe which one is lighter, which one is darker, which one seems to be brighter to you? Okay. And what if we compare it with this color? Okay, not so similar. Great. Now, what would you say about this one? How would you describe this color? What about these? Do they look similar to you? Okay, at some point, if you had to describe the difference between them. Okay, and now let's add this one as well. Which one is closer in your opinion? Okay. And so now, if we are to compare these two, how would you describe the difference between them? Okay. Okay. Good. Amazing. Well, now I have another shade for you. Please have a closer look. So when it's like isolated, how would you describe it? What would you call it? Okay. Now let's try to compare it with some colors we've got here. Okay, what about this one? Okay. Good. And what about this? Not so close. Okay. And what about this color? So which one is darker? Which one is more like saturated? Okay, great. And what about this color? Okay, good. Now I have one more. Okay, so it's pretty standard one. So can you see any difference between these two? If I put it here, can you see? Can you still see this smaller card? Okay, so do they look exactly the same to you? Or can you see any like difference, especially when they are two like put together? Okay, right. Good job, amazing. And finally, this one. Okay, it actually fits today's room. So, what if we compare it to this one? Alright, can you see any difference in these two shades? What if I put it here? Okay, can you still see the smaller card, or is it like exactly the same as this background one? Are you sure? Alright. Great. Alright, can you see any difference between these two shades? Okay, so it's like a bit more obvious. What about this one? Once again, if I put them like that, oops, I'm sorry. Would you see any difference between this and this? Okay, are you sure? I'll put them a bit closer to you. What about now? If I hold them this way? Tricky, right? Okay, yeah, but still. You did really well with them. So I hope it was fun for you. Okay, good. Well, now, could you please tell me what can you see on this card? Okay. What about the shape? Right. So, if you look closer, if you have a closer look at it, does it look exactly the same? So the shade of green, is it the same on both sides of the diamond? Okay, good. And now, what about this card? Okay, so on this one, the shade, is it like all the same all around this triangle, or can you see any gradation of color at some of the tips of this triangle in the angles? So if we compare these two once again, which one seems to be more homogeneous in color? The East triangle. Okay, great. Now, would you please have a look at this figure right there? What does it look like to you, by the way? Good. What color is it, or what colors does it combine? Okay, are you sure? Please have a closer look. Alright, well, and then if you look at this card over here, what color is it? Is it like homogeneous? So comparing these two, which one has more shades in it? Okay, so definitely this hourglass. Good job. Now, please have a look at this square. Okay, what color is it? Alright, wonderful. And then is it like relatively homogeneous to you? What about this? Do these two colors seem similar? And what about these hard? Can you see any gradation of color there? Okay, so comparing these two, which one seems to be more like homogeneous in color? Okay, this one. And this has like more shades to it. Okay, good. Wonderful. And now, what does it look like to you? Sure. And what about this one? So which one has more shades in it? This triangle. Okay. Good job. You're doing great. Well, now let's get a look at this classical chart. I have a printed one, but I also have some handmade ones. So let's start with the printed version. Just a second. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'll just take it out. Just a second. Give me a moment. Sorry. Okay. Good. So let's start with these easier ones, I suppose, right? And you see anything on this sheet of paper? Good. Now please tell me, what can you see there? So 3 circles. Can you see anything inside these circles, or are they just like simple ones without anything hidden inside? What about this very first one? What can you see there? A butterfly. Okay, what combination of colors can you actually see on this one? Okay. And what color is this butterfly? Good. Now what about this second one? Can you see anything inside? Well, and then what about this third one? What colors can you see? Okay. Good. Sure. Wonderful. Now, what about these? Can you see anything inside these circles? Well, first, how many circles can you see there? Just 6 of them, right? Now, what about this bottom one? Okay. What about this one here? Yeah, that's a bit easier. What about this? Right, yeah. Now this one. Good. Now, what about this? Can you see any number inside? Maybe you can see something else, something different. Okay, and the top one. Right. Good. Now I have a pretty similar one, but the colors are just not as like contrasting as in the previous one, right? You see, so they are more like pastel shades, and so the difference, like the contrast between them, is not as like huge as was in the previous picture. All right, so can you see anything inside this circle? Good. What about this one on top? Okay, this, and now this one, and these two, and this. Okay, wow, great. Good. Now let's just give a try to these ones that I have here. Okay, so could you please tell me, can you see anything inside the circle? I'm bringing closer to you. Okay, are you sure there's nothing? Right. And what about this one? Can you see anything there? Okay, great. So letter E it is, right? Yeah, wonderful. So when we compare these two, here still nothing, right? Okay, got it. Now, can you see anything inside this circle? And what about this one? Okay, are you sure? So it's letter A. Wonderful. So now, once again, these two. This one still nothing. Okay, got it. Now, what about this circle? Can you see anything inside? Letter L. Amazing. And what about this one? Good. Okay, awesome. Now what about this? And what about this? Okay. Okay, good. So letter P it is. Wonderful. Right, so you're doing so good. Okay, now what do you think? Like, which colors are like out of all these? So are most like similar to the ones given in this card? So that will be green. Okay, anything else? A little bit of orange. Alright. Anything else? Have a closer look at this one once again. A little bit of yellowish. Good. Okay, agree. Great. And now, what about this card? What do you think? Which colors would be closest to this? Blue, of course, right? Yeah. Okay, here it is. Anything else? Okay. So the green one. There we go. Shall I bring any other colors in there? No, I would do. Okay, great. And now what about this one? Boom, sorry. Okay, so orange. Anything else? The right one? Right, yeah, amazing. Good job. And finally, what about this card? So that will be blue for sure. Good. And more like pinkish, yellowish, like that. Okay, great. Right, yeah, wonderful. So you can see the color perfectly well. Great. And now finally, give me a moment. So once again, could you please tell me on this chart, can you see any similar colors? Okay. So if we talk about these two lines, are they exactly the same or do they look just similar? We're gonna have a closer look. Just like that. Okay, so what would you say? So this one seems to be a bit lighter, tiny little bit. Okay, wow, that's an amazing precision. Right, so you're not colorblind for sure. You can see color perfectly well, and you can even differentiate between the slightest, differences in shades of colors. So that's amazing. Great. I'm so proud of you. You did really, really well. Well, and I guess that I'll see you really soon for your full eye exam, and maybe even for your full cranial nerve exam, right? Yeah. So I see that wouldn't hurt. Well, anyway, thank you so much. It was so much fun. Yeah, as always. Sure. I'll be looking forward to seeing you again, and have a good one. I hope you get a little some really good rest. You deserve it. Yeah, just get some good rest, and I'll see you pretty soon. Sure. Okay. Well, thank you. Bye. You have all your personal information, so no need to waste our time. Let me just put on my latex gloves, just to be on the safe side, so to say, and I will touch the area around your eyes really slightly, if you don't mind. Thank you. So I will just have a look at your eyes, and then we'll see how they work, how they function. Well, and while I'm doing that, could you please tell me, do you have any kind of complaints regarding your eyesight? Anything you'd like to discuss with me? Just close your eyes, it's fine, you can relax and close your eyes. Okay, does it hurt if I press here right above your eyes, right above your eyebrows? No, it doesn't. Wonderful. What about this area right below your eyes? Okay, is it okay? Are you sure? Right, yeah. Okay, good. And now let me have a look at this spot. Alright, good. And now just this. Could you please now close your eyes completely? Okay, does it hurt if I just press slightly there? No, it doesn't. Okay, wonderful. That's great. Okay, good. Have you had any kind of injuries related to your head? Okay. Okay, can you feel my both hands symmetrical on both sides of your face? Yeah, good. Alright. Have you had any kind of cranial nerve exams recently? Awesome. That's great. Yeah. Good. Do you ever feel dizziness? Okay. Any kind of ache in your eyes? No, you don't. Okay. Just when you're tired. Do you often experience this kind of like fatigue? Do you often feel exhausted? And so may I ask if you have to work in front of the screen for a long time? Is your job related to like working with computer or some other devices? Okay. Okay. Do you use any kind of glasses? Alright. What about contact lenses? Good, fine. And now could you please tell me if there is something else you'd like to... Yeah? Okay. Okay, are you sure? Okay, well, I guess that we'll proceed with our eye exam itself. And just in case you have any kind of questions, or you remembered you had to mention something or tell me something related to your vision, just let me know, okay? So don't hesitate. Okay, and now are you ready to start? Okay, so could you please follow my fingers for a moment? Yes. All right. Good job. Okay. Fine. Now concentrate on my nose and let me know when my fingers appear in your field of vision, okay? Good. So, good. Great. But please make sure to concentrate on my face, yeah? So I'm gonna test your sight vision a little bit, peripheral vision. It's not the only test for sight vision we're gonna do today. Good. But still. I want you to pay attention. Okay, great. Well, now, could you please keep on looking at my nose and my face and just let me know when you can see my fingers wiggle on the either side, okay? Good. Good. Okay. Good job. Well, now, please tell me when you can actually see my fingers, my hands disappear from your field of vision, right? Okay. All right. Okay, good, awesome. And now, let me test the way your pupils react to the light. They're actually supposed to shrink, and then when I remove the light, they are gonna go back to their normal size, right? So just relax. I want you to relax, and I might just flash the light. Might be a bit unexpectedly. Okay. Good. Right. So I just want to see this like pure reaction of your pupils. Yeah. Okay. Good job. Right. Good. Now once again. Now once again. Now. Good job. Now just let me have a look at the other eye, the way it reacts. Good. Right, wonderful. Okay, now could you please concentrate on my nose, on my face, wherever you like, and just let me know which direction the light comes from, okay? Good, thank you. One. Good job. So from the bottom, wonderful. The light comes from the top. Okay, good. Right. Once again, the same side. Good. Okay. Good. So from the top again. Now, wonderful. And now once again. Okay, good. Now please concentrate. Keep on looking at my face. And just let me know how many times you can see the light moving in and out, okay? Good. Okay. So, have you managed to count? 3 times. Good. What about now? Just twice. Amazing. 4 times. Okay, great. 3 times. Good, wonderful. All right. Now, could you please follow the light for me? Okay, good job. Good. Now, please concentrate on my nose and tell me if the light is closer to you or if it's far away. Let's do it this way. You will just nod to me when the light is getting close, okay? Yeah, just to save you the effort. Good. Good job. Good. Good job. All right. So, you did really good. Okay, now, could you please tell me if you can see any difference in color, I suppose, or shade, or the general warmth, like the temperature of color, between these two flashlights? Do they look same to you, or do they look a bit different? Okay, so which one looks warmer to you? Okay, great, right, yeah. So this one is a bit warmer, having different temperature of light with a bit like yellowish shade of color, I suppose. Okay, good. Well, now could you please follow the yellow light for me? Good. Keep on looking at this warm yellow light. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Great. Now keep on looking at my face and just tell me what color, what kind of light appears in your vision. You can say either white or yellow, warm, cold, doesn't really matter, as long as you can tell the difference, okay? Okay, good. Wonderful, that was cold one. Now the warm one again, great. What about now the cold light? Good. Now warm yellow light, amazing. Now the cold one again. Good. Okay, great. What about now? Keep on looking at my face, please. Otherwise, that would be too easy for you. And I don't want you to get bored. Okay, well, wonderful. You're doing great so far. Now, let's test how well you can tell the difference between those colors. Well, we'll start with the easy one. So, what color is this? Great. And what about this one? Wonderful. Now, what about this flashlight? What does it look to you? Good. And finally, the last one. All right. Good. So, sorry. Now I would ask you to have a look at these two lights. Can you see any difference between them? Okay, good. So this one is rather bluish, while this is more like white standard one. Okay, great. So could you please follow the blue light for me? Okay, good. Good job. Fine. Now let's do this one. Please look at the green light and follow it. Trace it with your eyes, but please don't move your head, okay? Without turning your head, just with your eyes only. The green light, you remember. Great. Now please let me know when the blue light leaves your vision, okay? But please concentrate on my face, on my nose, my eyes, whatever. Okay, so the blue light leaves your vision and you let me know. You can either nod to me, you can raise your hand if you want, you can just give me a sign, okay? You can simply tell, but you can say something. Good job. Okay, there you go. Great, so you're paying attention. Wonderful. Yeah, only tell me when the blue one leaves your vision. Okay, great. And now, once again, what color is this? And this? Good. Please pay attention and have a look at the green one. And now look at my nose and tell me which one is closer to you, okay? So if it's red or green, okay? But please keep on looking at my nose. So red, good. Now green light. And now green again. Now red again. Good job. Right. Good. Okay, so you are doing good. Now, is it alright if I close one of your eyes and we'll run some of the same tests like we've had before, okay? But with one of your eyes closed, okay? Thank you. Alright, so could you please tell me how many fingers can you see? Good, and what about now? Okay, wonderful. So does it get blurry? Alright. Could you please look at me for a moment? Concentrate on my face. Okay, let's try once again. Now, can you see clearly? Okay, so how many fingers can you see once again? What about now? What about now? Good. And now? Alright, and now once again. And now, good job. Let's try with the other one. Is it alright? Did it get blurry? No, you can see me quite clearly. Okay, great. So how many fingers can you see? And what about now? Good job. Now. Okay, so it got a bit blurred at the end. Alright, well, I keep that in mind. Well, it doesn't mean anything, actually. Anything catastrophic, I mean, so it's fine. But we'll have a few more tests to see how you react to the light. Okay, could you please follow the light with your one eye open? Let me know when it disappears from your vision. Good job. Okay, and now the same thing, just follow the light, please. So it has disappeared. Good. Once again, wonderful. Well, that's still pretty good. Okay, now could you please have a look at the center of these two circles, okay? Good. Please keep on looking in the center. Now please tell me how many circles you can see, either one or two of them, okay? Good. Wonderful. Alright, can you see them both clearly? So the first one gets blurred. Okay, and what about now? So the one closer to you got blurred. Okay, and what about now? The other way around. Okay, got it. Now, let's test how your oculomotor nerve is working. So could you please just trace the numbers, the figures with your eyes only. So please look at number 8. 4, 2, 6, 5, 3, 8. 1. back to 8, 4, 7, 4, 2, 5, 4 again, 1, 7, 4, 6, 3, 8, 2, 5, 1, 7, 4, 8, 2, 8, 5, 3, 6, 7, 1, 8, 2. Good, good, you're doing great actually. Okay, fine. And now I would ask you to just have a look for a moment at the cards. So, what can you see here? What color is it? Like, I mean, more or less. Our perception of shades can be a bit different, but at least. Okay. Now, what about this shape? What is that? Okay, you're right. What color is it? Okay, great. Now what about this one? Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be a mistake. Whatever you say, it's like either purple, fuchsia, kind of like pinkish. Yes, so it's like somewhere, the truth is somewhere in between. And great, blue diamond. Okay, wonderful. By the way, do you remember how many cards have you seen? Okay, just 4 of them. Great. So, well, you're focusing really well. Congratulations on that. Alright, now, so with colors, shapes, differentiation, it's just fine. Now, could you please tell me, what about this shape? What does it remind you of? Alright, and what about the color? So it's not like just one color. What shades can you see here? Okay, wonderful, good. And now one more shape that you haven't seen before. I mean, not in your life, but just like on the cards. Yeah, okay. And once again, what about the color and the shades? Can you see any kind of gradation of color, or does it look all just homogeneous to you? Good. Wonderful. You're doing great. Now, let's test your color vision, possible color blindness, but I believe you're not colorblind anyway. Can you see anything inside this circle? Does it look homogeneous to you? Okay, and if you have a closer look. Right. Good job. So that was kind of like letter A, or something similar to that. Good job. And what shades can you actually see there? Right. Good. Okay, amazing. And now, what about this one? What if I show you this circle? Can you see anything? Alright, well, that's kind of interesting. Well, now, what about this card? Okay, I will just bring it a bit closer to you. Can you see anything? So it looks like letter E to you. Well, yeah, I would agree on that one. And now, what about this one? Can you see anything inside it? Okay, are you sure? Let's compare these two cards. So this one you can see letter E, but this one seems to be quite like homogeneous to you, so there's nothing inside. Okay, good. And now let's compare these two. Okay, so I'll bring them close to you. So can you see anything on either of them? So this one, so if you have a closer look, what can you see hidden inside this circle, inside this ring? Letter L. Amazing. Good. And now finally, what about this card? So the colors are quite contrasting, right? And what about this? Can you see any similarity in color? So letter P resembles of these, like has similar color to this circle. Okay, great, good job. You are doing good. Seriously though. Okay, wonderful. Right, now let's have one more look at some colorful markers, right? Okay, and I'll grab this one too. So could you please tell me if you can see any difference between these three colors? So this one, yeah, it's rather greenish. Good. What about these two? They look quite similar. Do they look exactly the same to you, or can you see any maybe like slight difference between them? This one seems to be a bit like lighter. Okay, and this one seems to be more like saturated yellow shade. Okay, good, wonderful, that's amazing. And now I suppose that this one is gonna be a bit easier, but still. What about these two? So this one is definitely more like neon green, okay, and this. So they're still in the same kind of like color, but different shades of the color. Could you please follow the dark green for me? Alright, you remember without moving your head. Good. Good job. Okay, great. Well, and now I have a really small test with a few different lenses for you, okay? And I hope that you're gonna enjoy it. So there's nothing really challenging about it. So I hope it's gonna be fun for you, okay? Now I'll put this lens on and you will just tell me if you can see everything fine, and we'll talk about colors a bit more, okay? Great, I just want you to follow the light for me. Is it like as bright as it was before? So it's still quite easy to trace. Good. Can you see any changes in color, shade, saturation of everything around you? Does anything get blurry or something? Right. Okay, gotcha. Well, now let's have a look at the colors once again. Can you see anything inside this card? Okay. What about this one? Interesting. And what about this? Alright. Good. Got it, I see. Well, fine. now, can you still see the difference between these three markers? Okay, so the difference in color. Got it. Alright, well, that's quite interesting. Now, could you please tell me if you can see any difference in temperature of light between these two flashlights? Okay, got it. Good. Well, now I suppose we can change the ones. Let's try the other one. Okay. Are you ready? Good. Wow. Do you feel alright? Just in case if this lens makes you feel dizzy or something like that, just please don't hesitate to let me know, okay? Good. Can you see me well? Right. Fine. So, could you please tell me if you still can see the difference between these two lights? Difference in color. Okay, are you sure? Could you follow the blue one for me? Do you know which one is supposed to be blue? Alright. Okay, good. Thank you. And now, can you see the difference between these two colors? Could you follow the green one for me? Good. Alright, so which one is green once again? Good. Good job. Okay. Well, and now I will just remove the lens. So, Snellen Chart I have for you. It's quite standard, nothing special. Let's see how well you can read, okay? Well, so could you please read the line right above the red line? Yes, so good job. Okay, now the other one right under it. Okay, good. Good. Wonderful. And now the very bottom line. Yeah. Okay, try again. Good. Fine. Well, not bad. And now just another chart. I suppose it's just like more like for fun, but still I guess we're gonna use everything we have around. So could you please read this letter for me? What letter is it? Okay, and could you please read the whole line? Good job. What color is it, by the way? Okay. Great. Now, could you please tell me what letter is this? Wonderful. And what about this one? Good job. Now, what about this letter? Sure. And this? Okay, and what letter does this look like? It's kind of like turned upside down, but still. Sure, you can recognize it. Wonderful. Good. Now, what about this letter? And the next one? Good. Now, could you please read this whole line for me? Yeah, just like the whole one. Good. Wonderful. And now this letter and this. Okay, now could you please tell me if you can see two lines of the same color here, or if every line is kind of like a bit different shade of color? So these two look quite similar to you. I'll bring it closer. From such distance and under such lighting, this angle, do they still look same to you? Can you see any difference in color between this line and this one? Okay. Right. So this one is a bit darker. Right, yeah, great. What else? Any other lines of like similar or same shades? So this one and the very bottom line, they look quite similar. Okay, but if I bring them closer, can you see any difference between them, or do they look exactly the same to you? Good. Wonderful. So this one is closer to red and this one is more like orangish. Good. Okay, and what do you think now? If I take one of the books behind me, will you be able to read some sentence, some paragraph maybe even? Let's give it a try. Well, I'll be honest, my choice of book was quite random, so it's actually the Red Dragon by Thomas Harris, but we're not gonna read the whole thing, so don't be scared. Alright, well, can you see? Okay, could you please read the very last sentence on this page? Okay. Good. Wonderful. Wow, so it's like not bad comparing to this Snellen chart. These letters would be a bit smaller, but still you nailed it. Okay, wonderful. Good. So you are doing really great. Now let me check your pupil reaction once again. After all these tests, I just want to see if your eyes feel tired, how they still react, and good. Okay. Wonderful. Do you feel alright? Good. Okay, now blink. Good job. And now blink once again. Wonderful. So the blink reflex is also fine. And now could you please look at the light once again? Okay, and the other one. Great. Good. Alright, so can you see me well now? Good. So I'm not getting blurred. Okay, great. Well, do you have any questions? Good. Well, you did so well. Yeah, I'm really happy with all your results, and we're gonna email the general summary of your eye exam to you. So luckily we have all your data. And then I suppose that if there's nothing you'd like to discuss with me, if you don't have any questions or any other complaints you would think of, then we can let you go. Yeah, just for the day. I would highly recommend you to get this appointment for a cranial nerve exam. So it would be like today's eye exam, but just with some more tests for some other nerves, and like olfactory, and there would be some kind of like hearing test as well. So we would also check how your balance and stuff work. Yeah, sure. So, but for now, like with your eyesight, everything seems to be just fine. No need to worry about anything. Yeah, sure. You can make this appointment at the reception desk over there, so we'll be waiting for you. Sure. Alright, just have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, see you soon. Bye. Hello. So you're saying that you have something in your eye, right? Why do you think so in the first place, may I ask? So do you have any kind of itchiness or pain, or you can feel some kind of irritation? Okay, got it. Well, let me have a look at your eye, okay? I will have a look at both. We'll have a brief kind of eye exam, and then I will see if there's anything I need to get out of your eye, or if it's just some kind of a scratch or irritation or anything else that could be bothering you, okay? Well, let me know if the light is either too bright or maybe like too close, so just in case something is bothering you or you can feel that something is not alright, please let me know right away and I will stop the examination, okay? Yes, so I will have a look at both of your eyes, and first I'd like to see how your pupils react to the light. And now I'll see how the other one reacts. Okay, well, and now with the other eye, please give me a moment. Okay, fine. Well, everything seems to be just fine. Okay. Well, now let me have a closer look at your eyes. Both of them. So which eye you're saying is bothering you? Okay. See, I'll inspect it more thoroughly. Okay, right. Now with the other one. Okay, please. Let me have a closer look. Okay, right. Well, let's follow the light for a moment, okay? facing the light with both of your eyes. Yes. You're doing great. How does it feel? Can you feel the itchiness? Yeah. Oh, I understand. I get the feeling. Yes. Okay, let's follow the light a few more times. Please let me know when it leaves your vision. Alright. Wonderful. Okay, great. Well, now could you please follow my finger, okay? Right. Wonderful. Yeah. And now your side vision. Please concentrate on my nose and let me know when my fingers appear in your vision. And now let me know when you see my fingers wiggle. Good. Okay, great. Okay, well, wonderful. So, I don't honestly see any troubles that can be related to your sight itself. We are not gonna have a super thorough, super profound eye examination right now, because it's not our biggest concern, right? So we need to get rid of that thing that is bothering you, that that is like in your eye. So that's why I guess that we'll do a really full eye exam next time, but for now let's concentrate on your eye. Yeah. Well, I'll put the gloves on. Just a second. Oops, give me a moment, please. The other one. Oh gosh, sorry, clumsy today. Okay. Now, can I touch your eye? Once again, I'll touch both of your eyes really slightly, okay? Please don't worry. Does it hurt when I press here? Okay, what about now? The lash line. Okay, the upper one. The one under your eyes. Okay, your eyelids. Close your eyes for a moment, please, and let me inspect your eyelids. Okay. Good. Alright, well, everything seems to be just fine. And what about here? This place. Yeah, so you can feel a bit of this itchiness and pain exactly in this eye. Right here. Okay. I'll use some light and I'll keep on inspecting my hand. So discomfort. Are you sure? Okay, so just please let me know any moment, okay? And I will stop immediately, alright? It's gonna be fine. Just okay, good. Fine. Right, just this way. Okay. Well, let me have a closer look. I see. Well, for now, it seems like there is a tiny scratch. This like outer side of your eyelid, and then I can also see that there is something, but so there's definitely some tiny particles, like I suppose that they are actually causing this kind of irritation that you're having. So we are gonna get rid of that too. But what about? Okay, let me have a closer look at this one. Once again. What about now? This way too. Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. Give me a moment, please. Okay, got it. Okay, now I see what might be disturbing you. So I'm gonna get it out of your eye so that you can forget about this irritating thing and keep on living your happy life. Well, just let me. Okay, rabbit. I will rub your eye really slightly. You can close it. Sorry if it's a little bit unpleasant. I hope it's not. I applied some spray, some liquid that's gonna, relieve this kind of irritation and itchiness a little bit. And it's gonna help me concentrate on getting it out of your eye without you feeling, this like extra discomfort and stuff like that. It's supposed to make it a little bit better, a little bit easier for both of us actually, okay? Well, and now, okay, let me move a little bit closer to your eye. I will press really slightly with my other hand, okay? So, as always, just in case you feel any kind of discomfort, at least more than before, just let me know, okay? Okay, I'll stop immediately. Okay, good. That's alright. How does it feel? Alright. Yeah, please don't worry. It's gonna be alright. Just try to relax. I know it's not that easy, but when somebody's like doing something in your eye, like around your eyes, but just give it a try. Okay. Well, give me a moment. Just okay. And now let's do the same thing once again, okay? be that bad, I promise. Well, let me take the cotton swab, okay? And once again, I will just try to fix it. Okay, it's getting much better, but I can still see something. Let me have a look with the light once again, okay? Okay, stay there. Okay. Okay. And now once again, just have a look with the light. Can you still feel this itchiness? I believe you can. Okay. Well, it's getting better now, but let me use these drops, eye drops, to let these tiny particles of dust and whatever else it could be, just to try to wash them out, okay? Do it completely, okay? Just open your eye, please, okay? I suppose that would be enough. Yeah, please keep your eye open, but you can also blink a little bit. Okay. You can blink. Give it some time. Get the drops spread out, and they wash out everything, so you can try to blink. Now once again, try to blink, and once again. Okay, let me wipe out the extra drops from your face. Okay. So, how does it feel now? Okay, I'll have a look with the light once again, if you don't mind. Okay, I guess I'm gonna need this pen once again. Alright. Well, it's definitely getting better, but I'm afraid I will have to, proceed a little bit to do it completely, to make sure that there's nothing else. You're right. Yeah. So it's better to take more time doing it today, then you'll have to get another appointment and so on. So, yep, I'm just interested in getting the best result possible, okay? Well, now I'll take this cotton swab once again. I'll be really careful, so please don't worry. And now this tiny brush. Okay, what if I press this way? Feel alright? Okay. Well, you know what? I'll just take the tweezers, okay? Oh, don't worry, it's not gonna hurt. I'll be super careful, extremely careful, so please don't worry. Right, okay, let me look. I just want to take it out completely. Okay. Now one second. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, right. No one again. Just a second. Don't worry. Okay. Now let me have a look once again. Alright, well now I'm pretty sure that we've taken it out completely. And let me just use this other kind of drops. They will help to, get rid of this irritation on your skin and membranes after this kind of like irritation that you've had and after this treatment that we've done too. So I will just drop it directly in your eye. Please don't worry. Okay, wonderful. You can blink again. Yeah. Okay. Let me wipe out the extra liquid. Okay, wonderful. And now let me examine your eyes once again with my hands. Is it alright? Can you see me well? So I'm not blurry. I can close both of your eyes. What if I press here this way? Is it alright? What about here? Is it still good? Alright, and what about now? And here and there. Good. Okay. Great. Fine. And now let's do the test with the light once again. But first, follow my finger, please, okay? With both of your eyes. I'm especially interested in this one, but good. Alright. Good, and now the light. Please follow the light for me. Good. Now everything is fine. Okay. Yes. once again. Good. Wonderful. Okay, and now once again, we'll have a closer look at this eye. It's alright. Told you that there was nothing to worry about. Okay. Wow, wonderful. I'm so glad I managed to help you. I'm really glad you're feeling so much better now. So I guess we'll do this full eye exam pretty soon, so you can make an appointment at the reception. As always, we have all your data, so it will be super easy. And once again, thank you, for coming. It's really important that the patients come right away. They feel some kind of discomfort. No need to wait for too long. And just try to give some rest to your